The 1995 Power Rangers movie is considered the best film in the franchise to date, but that doesn't mean it's perfect. All movies have mistakes, some simple and others too obvious. We're going to mention 10 mistakes in this movie, and I want you to know that this isn't meant to be critical, but rather to have a little laugh. Right from the start of the movie, we see the first mistake. The Rangers, along with Bulk and Skull, are about to parachute out of a plane. Then we see Skull open the plane door, but if we go back to the previous scene, we realize that this plane didn't have a door. If we look closely, we can see that the door is yellow, but in the scene where we see the plane from a distance, we can see that that area looks dark, which means there is no door. In those same scenes on the plane, when Skull opens the door, we can see that he uses both hands, and up to that point, everything is normal. Then, when the scene changes, we can see that Skull is using one hand and holding his helmet in the other. To finish with the errors in the scenes with the plane, we can see that Skull puts on his parachute, but he never puts it on properly, and then when they jump out of the plane, we can see that he doesn't even have it on both arms. In the next scene, something worse happens. Skull and Bulk have their parachutes adjusted correctly, but here there is another mistake. If we look at the previous scene, Skull has the green parachute and Bulk has the black parachute with red stripes. Then, in the scene where they have already left the plane, they swap parachutes, and now Bulk has the green parachute and Skull has the black one with red stripes. We don't know if this is a mistake or if we don't fully understand the power of teleportation. When the Rangers were using the skates, they had to travel to the command center, and they all teleported. When a Ranger teleports, they are supposed to arrive at the other location wearing the same clothes they had before traveling, but that doesn't happen in this movie. Surprisingly, the Rangers arrive at the command center without their skates and safety equipment, so we don't know if this is a new power of teleportation. In the first fight the Rangers have against the purple villains, there is a scene where Rocky and Adam go to fight 3 of those villains. There is nothing strange here, but what is strange is that here we see 3, but in the previous scene only 2 had been launched to the first level. In addition to this, Rocky and Adam change positions, although this happens constantly since the Rangers are always moving. Later, in the scene where Dulcia helps the Rangers defeat the villains, she uses her staff to create a sound that scares the warriors away. In order to create this sound, she had to split her staff in 2 and start spinning them with her hands. In the first scenes, everything was perfect, but there is a scene in which we can now see that the 2 sticks have something extra to make them spin better. After Dulcia helps the Rangers, she also gives them ninjetti power, and thanks to this, the Rangers receive a new suit. After this, we see the Rangers wearing this new suit for most of the movie, but there are 2 things that have changed. The first time the Rangers receive the suit, we can see that they are wearing gloves and that the part that covers the mouth has a gold border. Then, when it's time for the Rangers to start the mission, they are no longer wearing the gloves, and the gold border is no longer visible. After the Rangers arrive in the city using their new power, we can see that they have new suits, but apparently these suits are not the right size. In a scene where we can see the Yellow Ranger up close, we can see that her helmet is open, and it seems that she needed a larger helmet. After the Rangers arrived in the city, they had to call the Zords to battle the monsters, but it seems that those monsters were also thieves, as they stole the Yellow Ranger's power coin. When the monsters attacked the Yellow Ranger's Zord, there is a scene where she is shown inside the Zord, and we can see that she no longer has the power coin on her chest. In one of the final scenes of this movie, the Rangers try to revive Zordon and, when they take off their helmets, they place them on top of that spot we see there. Because all the Rangers were quite close to each other, the helmets remained in this position. Then the Rangers separate so they can stand around Zordon's tube, and they never move the helmets, but then magically each helmet appears in front of each ranger. Then in another scene, the rangers continue to perform magic as the helmets magically disappear. If you like these blooper videos, like this video and subscribe for more Power Rangers bloopers.